Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, my beautiful people, and grand rising to all my overseas brothers and sisters. How y'all doing this evening? How y'all doing this evening? How y'all doing this evening? Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation. How y'all doing tonight, man? First and foremost, man, big ups to all my fans, followers, viewers, and subscribers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Secondly, man, big ups to the best moderators in the podcasting game. Big ups to young boy Maya Bucks. Big ups to Master Teacher Foxstar. Big ups to TLS. Big ups to Preston McKenzie and my big bro, bringing up the real show, Professor Remo Williams. And I can't forget about the Queens, man. The First Lady, Miss GG Gaming Palace, Miss Starworth Market LLC, and last but not least, Miss CC Craven Carefully. Excuse me, y'all. Hey, and don't forget to check out Lynn Chicago Pizza via Lux Restaurant, located 17561 South Kedzie in Hazel Crest, Illinois. That's 17561 South Kedzie, located in Hazel Crest, Illinois. And right next door, don't forget to check out Cafe where Grown Folks Play, located 17553 South Kedzie, also in Hazel Crest, Illinois. And if you're on the far south side, man, and you're looking for some good soul food, don't forget to check out Dan's Soul Food and Bakery. That's 2523 West 79th Street. Also, if you're in the south suburban areas, don't forget to check out the House of Health and Wellness, located 1400 Torrance Avenue, Suite 213 in Calumet City. 821-24, Bearded Conversation. We'll be doing this first youth event, y'all, / back to school rally. I'm trying to give away 50 book bags, man. We looking for anybody to make that day positive and productive. And if you can't be in there in the physical, man, we do accept monetary. Hit that cash app, $ $30 with a Z. That's $ $30 with a Z. And for those in the back that ain't hear me, that's $ $30 with a Z. And don't forget to follow your boy on all social media platforms, man. That's TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, and Facebook. And when you get here, you know what to do. So y'all, man, let's have a good discussion tonight, man, and let's have some fun on this Toxic Tuesday, and let's get it, my beautiful people and my fellow Beardonians, man. How everybody doing tonight? With that being said, man, let's get this show started. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to another episode of Bearded Conversation, man, and I am your host, Beard Gang is Khan, and I got a co-host today, but he's not right here presently. But you know, the co-host is with the mostest, little AJ. He'll be back in the building, I'm sure. How everybody doing tonight, man? Peace and blessings to all. Peace and blessings to all. Peace and blessings to everybody in the chat, all the family in the chat, and everybody tuning in. Diablo, what's going on, my boy? Miss Lydia, man, Diablo, you gotta ask Diablo that, Miss Lydia. I think Diablo worked him too hard. What's going on, brother P Mac? Yeah, Diablo didn't work Roscoe too hard. Roscoe ain't showed up in the past couple of days. Actually, brother Roscoe texted me early in the AM and said he'd be here, but he didn't pop up. So I don't even know if he on the way or if he gonna pop up doing the broadcast. Miss CC in the building. How you doing, baby girl? How you doing, baby girl? But yeah, Roscoe was supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? Things happen, man. So okay. Okay. But yeah, like I said again, I talked to him earlier this morning. He said he was coming, he was gonna be here. But again, I'm blaming it on Diablo. Diablo worked him too hard. 7-Eleven. Free all my dogs. Send a Diablo band in California. What's going on, 7-Eleven? How you feel, brother? Hey, peace and blessings to you, brother. Hey, man. I see you didn't comment it. Don't forget to like. Hit the smash that like button. Everybody in the building, man. Smash that like button, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, thumb up the video. Yo, man, 7-Eleven, go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button for me, my boy. Subscribe and hit that like button for your boy, man. But anyway, man, y'all know what it is, man. It's Toxic Tuesday. I'm your boy, Beard Gang is Khan. My man Roscoe ain't in the building. I'm trying to explain to y'all why he ain't here. That's nonetheless. Let's get to it, man. So as you guys know, man, smash that like button. As you guys know, man, this is Bearded Conversation, man. You know, we just like to have good discussion, good discourse. You know what I'm saying? Good fun. He said he told me he was coming when I dropped him off. Yeah. You must have worked him too hard. PC 710, what's going on, my boy? But like I say, man, hey man, hey man. Go Hey, hold on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say what's up. No, no, not to me, son. Come on. Then you go back. Come on. Say what's up.
What's up? What's up?
Say bye.
Bye.
Oh, see, he got on some snacks and he got on some candy and some juice. So now he ain't worried about the show. You know what I'm saying? Now he want to be gone and out there moving and things. But yeah, but yeah, man. You know it's Toxic Tuesday, man. You know we usually try to get toxic. Good morning, brother Freddie. Y'all, you keep Freddie. You keep getting me. Grand Rising, brother Freddie. Grand Rising. Um, how you doing tonight? How you doing this morning, brother Freddie? How you doing this morning, Miss Lydia? Um, Toxic Tuesday. You know, I don't know why I keep these all wild because I can't never read nothing, man. Toxic Tuesday. So again, like I was stating before I put AJ in the cameraman, you know, we try to keep Toxic Tuesdays for toxic information. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, toxic programming. You know, I ain't the toxic type, but you know, I try to, give up the I don't want to say bad things because toxicity ain't. I guess toxicity is always bad. I was gonna say because toxicity ain't necessarily got to always be bad, but I take that back. I guess it do. I guess it do. But I know some toxic. But this is what I want to talk about first. Um, it's being institutionalized and coming out of jail and not what's the word I'm looking for, and not trying to elevate yourself. Um, I know of a situation. Um, guy's been in jail, been locked up. You know, served his time, whatever. I don't know what he was locked up for. Preferably don't care what he was locked up for. You know, whenever there's a chance for anybody to elevate or you know what I'm saying, get an opportunity to improve themselves, is always warranted. I'm always supportive of that, and I'm always understanding, and I do believe in giving people chances, as everyone should. You know, no matter your background, man. I do want to say this: no matter your background, I think everybody deserves a chance and an opportunity to prove themselves. Uh, Not necessarily to be better than what they were, but just to prove yourself, just to, show people um, that I can be reliable, I can be accountable, I can be responsible, and because sometimes people don't know that we all still humans, and sometimes I don't think people understand that. Yes, I made a mistake, or yes, I did something wrong, but can you tell me that you haven't did anything wrong? Can you point your finger without three fingers pointing back? Can you point your finger at somebody without three fingers pointing back at you? Usually if you can't do that, the prejudgment thing. But anyway, to the story. So I know a young man was incarcerated, got a job, got hired for a position. Um, but he's not able to take on this position due to the lack of from wherever they may be into the proper procedures take place, and then he can go and fulfill these positional needs. But due to the fact that he was incarcerated, he might not be able to because of the gap. Now here we go. Check it out. So something was being done that wasn't supposed to be done, and someone was trying to instruct his brother that, well, it wasn't supposed to be done, and if they did do it, this is why they did it, and I do apologize that it shouldn't happen, but sometimes this is what we allow, but we can't especially do this right now because my boss is on the way. So the brother didn't understand. So the boss get there. So the boss trying to explain to this brother what's going on. Woo, 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 woo. Now instead of this brother trying to understand or trying to have a mindset where, okay, let me listen to these people before I respond, because a lot of us do this. A lot of us respond without actually listening to what the other person says. Not saying that not saying that all the time what the other person is saying is correct or it's going to be right, but usually especially when people like in the case of constructive criticism, especially when constructive criticism is given, a lot of people tend not to hear it. They tend to want to take they tend to want to take the bad parts, of the, well, not necessarily because of the constructive criticism. I guess it would all be bad, but they tend to take it in a way of hurt and not help. And constructive criticism can hurt, but it's meant to be helpful as long as it's not, I guess, given to you or told to you in a malicious way. But anyway, so everybody was trying to explain to this brother about the job. So and most of the times I know when people go to jail, man, people like to read. Brothers and sisters read, man. They elevate whether they become better criminals or not. They still read. They still get it's like a growth. You could see a growth. Or sometimes they just change. Certain things happen to them, but you could tell, man, whatever. Please, people, please, whatever, what Miss Gigi, Glenn B, what's going on? Please, people, man, whatever you do, man, please keep the youth off the street, man. Keep your friends off the streets, man. If you know some man, your homies, man, that like to go out all the time, man, and just be involved in some, man, talk to them, because when you got that type of mindset, and I really didn't talk about this a lot, just like with Julio Fulio. Um, Even though he been dead for a couple, I'm sorry, been unalive. For those that don't know who Julio Fulio is, his name is Charles Jones. He was just a Florida rapper, who was said to practice hoodoo, voodoo, or whatever you want to call it. Um, he was into some beef with another Florida rapper named Young and But anyway, but so my point is that his mindset, that so I sent the little thing today. So it was saying that, man, even after all the fame, even after all of the accomplishments in the music, even with all the money being made, even with all the separation of growth and potential, that he was accumulating, from the popularity, he still chose to live his life like, you know, and I'm not gonna say he was a gangster guy because I don't know the guy, but a lot of people say he jumped off the porch late. But even so, whether he jumped off late or early, he still wanted to portray this image. And a lot of us as men, we think that this image is what we are supposed to do. That macho image, that tough, I can't cry when I stare at you and you say something to me, I gotta be in your face image. That's not what a man is. That's toxic. But just like I was speaking about with the other brother with the job, and we were trying to explain to him, and I tried to blame it on him, well, maybe because he been incarcerated, maybe he don't know, maybe he ain't got the type of understanding, or before he was even incarcerated, maybe he didn't get a chance to uh, get to the point where his mind was growing, or developing. Uh, it's you had to be there for the situation, so I don't want to give too much info about this certain situation, um without getting too far in it. He said people won't listen if you love that lifestyle, bro, and that's what's crazy. And my thing is, Glenn B, hey man, anybody, man, also y'all know, man, the link is always in the chat. The link is always in the chat. I know I love my chat. I know y'all like to come in and type in the chat, but the link is always in the chat. If you're always welcome to join the panel. You're always welcome to join the panel, and come on. Yeah, and that's true. When you love that type of lifestyle, a lot of people don't listen. He said, like Biggie said, it don't make sense to go to heaven with the goody goody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No doubt. It with hoodies, yeah. But it do make. He said, just heard from Roscoe. Lydia, he so y'all hear this right? Just heard from Roscoe. He said he overslept. Well, that means that brother Diablo is your fault. Putting you out there. Nah, man, that's my man, man. I mess with Diablo, man. So he overslept, man. I know how it can be. I used to pick the brother up. Well, hell, if he overslept, he wouldn't have heard my phone call. He did that to me before. But, when he can get here, man, due to the fact that my truck's still down, man, I appreciate Brother Roscoe. So I know he working, man. He doing a few things, trying to get himself together. So, that's understandable, man. You can't always make it. You can't always make it. But, hopefully he'll be here tomorrow for Wild Last Wednesday, and we can keep him going and flowing. But yeah, man, mentality, man. I want to talk about the toxicity of mentalities, man. Like, you know, we talk about a lot of shit, a lot of times, when we come up here, man. But even when I be talking about the, trying to reach the youth and communicating with the youth, I guess it is a mindset. I guess it is I don't want to say will, the discipline of wanting to change or to having the discipline to staying focused and steadfast and convicted uh, in the change to make a difference within yourself. Um, and a lot of us don't have that. A lot of us do, and the ones that do, we tend not to want to help the ones that don't, because like Brother Glenn B say, man, it's hard to change people when they get into that lifestyle. But the thing is, you see successful people, or you see successful men and women, um, and young folks, um, that don't follow that path, and they peace. They have peace. They do have successful lives. They do have fun. They still are able to enjoy. Don't get me wrong. I didn't come from the best environment. I didn't come from the best background. Now, I may have done some things, privy in my past. Yes, I may have. Um, I may have acted. I may have lived. I may a lot of things, but I can tell you this. You know, I always wanted to speak well. I always wanted to learn things, even when school didn't interest me. Um, I still had a thirst for knowledge. I still had a want for understanding. I still had a thirst for uh, just learning. Period, and elevating and being enlightened and growing. Not only just mentally, physically, spiritually, visually, in all aspects of components of being, what I'm saying, in a society where, I want people to see me, in my light. And it's hard sometimes for me, especially when we interact with people, and we interact, not everybody, that's everybody. We interact with people like 9 times out of 10. That's what we do on a daily basis. It's all about our interactions with people and in the relationships that we make.
Wait.
You back? Put the headphones on. Hold on, I got you. Hold on. He must have ran out of snacks. Come on. There you
What next?
go. You say what? Just in case you want to say
Shush.
something. How you doing?
What doing?
No, I'm asking you. How you doing? You okay?
Okay.
No, are you okay? Oh my goodness. Can the people wave to the people? The people can see. Wave to the camera.
Yeah.
No, I say wave to the camera. Look, wave.
Wait.
Mm.
Mm.
Why you repeating after me?
Be me.
Oh man, what's going on, brother TLS?
What
What's going on, brother TLS? He say, "What's the word?"
do you want?
No, say, "What's up, TLS?"
What's up? Do you want?
So man, but like I was, son, you got to say your own things. You can't repeat after me. You the co-host. You got to be like, man, yo. Go ahead, tell them.
Yo.
Yeah, yeah. But but yeah, man, so we interact with people every day, man, and it's crazy because even if you're not receiving knowledge as far as I'm not gonna even say as far as academia is concerned, but just knowledge, period. Because you living, you going through things. So even if you're not getting book smarts or book sense, you still can get street smarts and street sense. And a lot of people that walk and that live, it's man, and this is a common phrase. This is a common phrase. Was common. Oh no. Common sense ain't always common. That's the phrase. Common sense is not always common. And that's crazy because when you walk and you see these people and you interact with these people throughout your daily life, and you can see that. And I'm only speaking about the brother because it was just it just hurt. I'm not talking about the brother or anybody to tear them down, or to discredit, or to make fun of. It just amazes me that how people take things and how people understand things. And I know everybody learn things different. I know everybody they in their own spectrum of living, and I get that. But sometimes what like with people like that. So me personally, I try to take my time and explain things to them like I would explain it to my son sitting next to me. So they can get the gist of the conversation and that they can understand. But even with that, sometimes when you breaking those type of things down or you speaking in that manner, a lot of people get offended and then they want to say, "Oh man, I ain't no," but yes, you are, and ain't nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Everybody don't understand everything. you know of course, man. I'm into a lot of things and I study and read a lot of things, but I don't know everything. I'm not gonna sit here and get into no medical terminology or no judicial terminology, not to a full extent, because I know it's a lot of things that I don't know, and it's okay. um not to know a lot of things, but when you getting positive feedback or positive information that's helping you, we at least need to be able to discern when one is trying to help and not hurt you, because then you create a toxic environment. Then you create an environment where you know um huh but then you create an environment where you know um one party makes the other party uncomfortable, and then it becomes a butting of the heads. Well, not necessarily a butting of the heads, but that's only if the other person is trying to be really, really, really be helpful. If he's not sincere in his help, that's the only way I can see the button at the head. Because if he's sincere and this person really has a problem, you should be a little bit more patient. And if you don't think you can handle the situation, that's when you tend to walk off. But no, that's not what we do. Us as a people, well, not everyone. I'm not gonna say everyone, but us as a people, we tend to, we tend to, we when we're critiquing someone, we tend to get mad and upset with them because they don't necessarily understand us. And it's crazy. Like, and you knew from jump that they didn't understand you. And so, you got to have some type of patience, man. You got to have some type of, just like when you're dealing with children, man, ain't nothing wrong. And I know some adults don't like that. I know some adults don't like to be treated as children. I know some adults don't like to be talked to as a child. I know. Even here on the show on Bearded Conversation, man, and I had people because I asked questions, told me that I was condescending towards them. Nah, because I just want to know. I want to get a basis, especially when we having a discourse, and you tell me that we're not having a discourse. Um, if we're talking, I just want to get an understanding. I just want to judge or get a feel of where you at. Just as though you should. And I like to do that by asking questions. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. I was always told there's no such thing as a dumb question. I mean, some may disagree, but you're gonna put the what is that, the ducky in the so so AJ, what's going on with you, man? You feeling okay tonight? Yeah. You went and got you some snacks. Hmm? What you had? Some bears, some gummy bears. Did you get you some juice? Juice. Okay. Okay, got some juice. You just y'all. Before I get back into the toxicity, just popped a few fireworks. Had them running. Did you like the fireworks? Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, and speaking of the fireworks, man, what everybody doing for the 4th of July, man? What y'all got planned for the fourth? Um, and out here, I heard it's supposed to thunderstorm on the 4th of July. Let me. I just heard from my neighbor, man. I was just outside before the show started. That's probably why I was a minute late. Outside popping the little fireworks with my two babies, and hey, this one took off and started running. When is the fourth? When is the fourth? Thursday. Let's see. Yeah, well, my neighbor told me it's supposed to thunderstorm. thunderstorm on the 4th, so he's gonna be popping his fireworks tomorrow. He's gonna be popping his fireworks tomorrow. Um, and I don't see nothing about thunderstorming. Well, it's all a prejudgment with the weather. So, um, yeah, it's all again. It's always a prejudgment with the weather. So it's hard to really decide on how that's gonna be. But partly cloudy in the evening, includes cloud. Okay, periods of showers. That's after midnight, man. He don't know what he's talking about. That's after midnight. He said we ain't celebrating 4th of July. What kind of day is that there? Um, so y'all don't do the 4th down. Okay, well the 4th. Okay, well I guess y'all wouldn't do the 4th down there. So the 4th of July is Americans' independence. I believe the day was 1776 where America won their independence from Britain or was something like that. So they celebrate the 4th of July as being the birth, the birthday of America and its independence, its separation, its split. So it's a colonizer's holiday. It's a colonial holiday. Yeah. But traditionally, just for the fun of the fireworks, the awe of the explosions and the colors, what I'm saying. I participate with my kids, man. My children. They like the fireworks. They like to pop fireworks. They like to see the stuff go up in the sky and create the colors and stuff like that. So what I'm saying. I do it. It's usually a tradition where I do it every year. It might have been maybe one or two since I started it. I haven't done it due to the lack of funds. Actually, this year is it's a lack of funds, but I might try to swing a couple some. Might do a little something, not as big as I usually do it because of the lack of funds. Uh, man, going to North Carolina, man, having to rent two cars and it kind of yeah. But anyway, you know. And it's not only that, man. It's a lot of other things, man. Not situating stuff right. But but yeah, TLS, man. It's all about American independence, man. Independence, man. That's what the 4th of July is out here. Look it up. It'll show you. So they usually people, what I'm saying, have barbecues on this day. Now it. Let me see. For people, for my melanated brothers and sisters, I don't think it's about patriotism. Some it might be like Preston. Preston, if he celebrates the 4th, it's because he's a patriot. I'm messing with you, Preston. But I think it's more about for melanated people. For people in general, for that matter, I'm gonna say. I think it's more about the getting together, the barbecuing, and the fireworks. Traditionally it started off as celebrating America's independence, which they got from Britain or England, whatever UK, whatever whatever you want to call it. And I don't really think it was because that was toxic as hell too, with the American Revolution because it really wasn't no separation. So the so-called Americans that's here, the so-called actual Americans that are here, were criminals and slaves, and some were common folks from England. So this is that's why on the East Coast you got New England, you know, New Hampshire, New York, Yorkshire. I'm just saying, just for the people, I know a lot of my overseas brothers and sisters, and y'all should know the history about a lot of these things over there. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm surprised you didn't know TLS about the 4th of July, which is supposed to be American independence. But that's toxic within itself, ain't it? You know, Britain wanted to come over here and dump all they, what I'm saying, woo off the bells over here, and then once they got here, they wanted to come back over here and try to tax them and take things, and tell them how to live. Then they was like, "No, man, you got rid of us. What the hell we listening to y'all for, man? Look, man, beat it." And y'all you fighting your own people. Then these people, oh man, we ain't we over here. And then so did Amerigo Vespucci? Did he come here before Y'all, I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm gonna have to see how that went because I thought he was wasn't he a Spaniard? I had to look that up. A negrito. And you know that's how America got named. So I mean, why would you? Hey man, see, it's a lot of things, man. I be watching a lot of stuff, man, and history be sometimes history be history. Listen, history is the most toxic, toxic thing, y'all. We can ever get into. Um, so y'all, you ain't celebrating the 4th. What about everybody else? He said today was the first day I smoked government grown weed. What? What's government grown weed and out of the dispensaries? She said coffee shops were allowed to sell weed but not grow it. So it was a difficult situation. Huh? So I mean, but if they was allowed to sell it and not grow it, what difference does it make? As long as you can get it out that motherfucker. I mean, if you smoking and you a smoker, it shouldn't matter how you getting it. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong? Stop. Why are you tugging at what's going on? Look, you're not gonna be the co-host no more, young man. You're doing too much. What's wrong? What's wrong? You mad at me? Yeah. No, you be alright. Come here. Chill out. Yeah, but so what? Coffee shop they was as long as you can get it. But I see, and then you don't want to. But I ain't gonna lie, you don't necessarily want to keep getting into that government weed neither because you don't know what they putting in it. But you gotta know the grower. If you don't know the grower and the ingredients and the contents that they putting in there, sometimes man, well you know what I guess it's a long shot with anything that you purchase off the street if you're not in that realm where you can where you're able to know your grower. You know what I'm saying? And you know all the steps and hands that it touches before it get to you. He said, "Oh yeah, I heard about that." Mm, yeah, she said ice cream cake. It was delicious. You know what? Ice cream cake. Speaking of ice cream cake, I just got some of that, Miss Lydia. I just got some of that ice cream cake. Literally. Brother Steve, what's going on, brother? I literally just got some of that. So so tell me how to so marijuana is legal there. So they're allowed to sell it in the shops, but they're not allowed to grow it. So where do they purchase it from? So they have to purchase the marijuana from the government to sell in the shops. So it's not set up like we were here because if you go, I guess I'm gonna call the government weed dispensaries. We have dispensaries here, so we have to go to the dispensary to purchase. Not necessarily because you can get it off the streets, but since they made it legal, you got dispensaries popping up everywhere. So I would call that medicinal or government weed. So that's my comparison. Coffee shops had illegal weed growers, and they use chemicals to make the weed grow faster. Yeah, and therefore reduce the chance of being caught. Yeah, but see, when they use chemicals to make it grow faster, to reduce the chance of them being caught, see, a lot of times, what growers don't understand, if you're not doing this, or if you don't know what type of chemical you're using, you can also kill a THC level when you're growing this weed. Because the faster you're maturing something, the lack of something that you're going to get inside of this cannabis, this plant. See, a lot of people do, just because you're growing the weed and also, you can do death deprivation. You can grow it without light, where harvest and mature quicker, but you get a less pungent, you get a more pungent, woodsy smell, but a lesser aggressive THC percentage, which creates the euphoria or the effects that you're gonna get, whether you're energized, whether you're dizzy, whether you get a headache, whether you're laughing, whether you're down. So yeah, but it's a lot that go into that, man. It's a lot that go into that, and big ups to Miss Starworth Marcus LLC. Man, we got to get her to come over here, man, and show us some of that curriculum on agriculture and planting. I actually visited a few of her guards, man. She doing her thing. She trying to get some. I think she told me some chickens and some goats and stuff like that. Man, fresh eggs for the community, man. Fresh. Well, I don't drink milk at all. I don't believe. You shouldn't. No. But yeah, it's a lot that go into that, man. It's a lot that go into that. So here you still have many illegal cannabis growers who sell many kilos to coffee shops. Okay, yeah. So basically the government can't tax it. The government trying to put they, if the government can't get nothing up out of it, man, they make it bogus. That's and I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I think that's why they made it legal, and they started popping up with dispensaries. They made it legal and started popping up with dispensaries so they could put a tax on the weed. You go into the dispensary, man. If you get a regular 3.5 off the street, that's gonna be like $40, $30. Now prices going down and down. Some places you can get a 3.5, 15. You feel me? Just depends on where you go and who you know. But but now, with the government, man, since they made it legal and they got dispensaries, you $40, you might be paying 60, 70, $80 for a 3.5. They taxing you. I don't see how people do it. And I don't think that was smart. Now, if you was gonna make it legal, just make it legal so people can enjoy it for recreational purposes, whether it's sold uh, um, outside of government, what I'm saying, woo up the band. Or if that's the case, man, just give motherfuckers a peddler license to sell weed, man. Just make it legal and let people sell it. It ain't like it's cocaine, it ain't like it's heroin, it ain't like it's fentanyl, it ain't like it's methamphetamine, you know. I mean, that's the most naturalist. Well, cocaine is natural, it just depends on how you move up the band, but it's natural. I don't know too many people dying off marijuana. You know what I'm saying? Or going out here committing too many crimes on marijuana. But that's just my opinion, man. That's just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But and speaking of that, with that being said, yo, hey man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Share the content with those you know and those you don't. Um, Again, man, hey, the views and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the views and opinions of me right now. The views and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the views and opinions of me right now. And if anybody comes on the panel, their views and opinions are their thoughts and their thoughts only. This video stream is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes only, with the underlying undertone or entertainment. So don't take any advice given on this video stream or any information shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional, because we don't want you going out here starting revolts, robbing no banks, telling your boss what he can take, how he can turn it sideways, and where he can put it. Because we don't want you to say a bit of conversation told you to do anything, because you can't get no money out of me. And my co-host, say what up. You got speaking to the mic. Say what up. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna get nothing out of yo. So, but yeah, but it's just a way for the government to control and get money up off you, man. We all know that. So now the capital of Geraldine, Arnhem. I'm literally Miss Lady. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing these places right. So now the capital of Geraldine, Arnhem, is the first city in the Netherlands to have government-grown cannabis with information about the cannabis. So how it's grown, the mix of okay. I wish they had that here. So in Marisol, on my bag in Mercedes, they don't so weed is illegal in France. Where you at, Glen B? What's your K Gotti, the drama Actos? What's going on, my boy? I don't know who he is, man, but sub up for me, man. Hit that like button, sub up, sub up. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's going on with you, my boy? He said K Gotti, the drummer, Actos. I don't know, man. It sound I don't know. I ain't never seen this name pop up, but it seems like you seem familiar. I don't know. You got a familiar spirit. I might know who he is. But anyway, so Glen B and over there in Marseille, France. This my angel feet buddy. Yeah. But So Glenn B over there in Marseille, France. So marijuana is illegal. It's illegal there. There ain't no dispensaries. Ain't nothing. You know. So Lydia in the Netherlands. How close are you to Amsterdam, where you are? Because I heard that's the place to be if you want to go smoking. But I also heard, yeah, Feet Mellow, yeah. But I also heard my bag Feet Angel Mellow. But I also heard, man, you know, I watch these movies, man. Miss Lydia, I watch these movies. Uh Strictly Forbidden. So okay, so Glenn, so can you find good marijuana in France? I mean in France. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm hoping you can. Just like Manny I thoughts, man. He in Japan. He say 1 gram can cost you jail sentence. I mean, it's same thing. Well, before they made it illegal out here, yeah, you know, you could go to jail for having marijuana. I think that was worldwide, international. You know what I'm saying? She said the Netherlands is small. You can travel to all cities in 3 hours. Okay. So, but speaking of the Netherlands, man, I wanted to let me ask you this, Miss Lydia. Um, they say, man, people get took over there. A lot of out of towners come over there and get took, man. I like the women. You know, I didn't watch the Taken series. I didn't watch the Hostel. Is that true? Let me ask the people over there. Is human trafficking heavy over there? I just gotta know. I gotta ask. You know, I know. You know, my beautiful people, my fellow Bildonians, man. You know, y'all all across the world. So you know, it's a lot of places I haven't uh, been, and a lot of things that I haven't seen. And you know, when you get the chance to, discuss or have a discussion with like-minded people who are necessarily in that area, or who may have some knowledge of some of the things that I may ask about, you know, I just be wanting to know. You know, I be wanting to know. He said, I'm so glad I jumped in because I'm literally working in a dispensary as we speak. Yeah. So, you know, one of the brothers, well, one of the sisters, young lady, Miss Lydia, was saying that coffee shops, they was getting they weed out there in the Netherlands illegally. But now, you know, saying they can grow it. So, and I guess that's a good thing because now, so Miss Lydia, let's see, but that's still tricky, Miss Lydia. So that means the government gonna tax them because if they can grow it themselves, you know, they're gonna put a tax on it. They're gonna have to, and they're gonna want 10 to 15% on top, if not more. But Netherlands, Germany, Belgium are well connected. We can cross the border in 20 minutes. Okay. He said Netherlands is the narco state, bro. So TLS, because TLS, you know, you one of my So where's the best place overseas to go for marijuana? If you're trying to smoke good and indulge in just an array and a multitude of good marijuana, well, where's a good place overseas to do that at? For the people that's interested in smoking and that like to smoke and that's their thing and they into. Like, especially like Miss Cece, one of my moderators, Miss Cece, where you at, mama? Because you know, she be having chronic back pain. And I don't know um how much of the science that they get into it over there too, especially with the growers and the developers of it, and the medicinal side of it, you know, because that's real important too, for some people. Everything that become popular, yeah, monetarily, yeah, yeah. Well, not necessarily that is popular. We've been popular, but we speaking about a certain situation over there about um how they couldn't sell it. Well, they were selling it, but they was getting it from illegal growers. Now she's saying that these cafes will be allowed to grow it themselves and distribute. The government, I'm sure, is not going to let that happen without wanting 10 to 15% or even a higher profit margin. You know, she said, like Lydia said, coffee shops were allowed to sell weed but not grow weed. We got coffee shops in every city. Imagine how many criminals make easy money. Yeah. Yeah. So that means anybody could have came in the coffee shop and just sell weed out of the coffee shop. Yeah. And then I guess that'll cut. See, but then that's gonna cut back too on outside. So, but it depends, cause like, so I guess y'all coffee shops will be like dispensaries for us, you know. cause all dispensaries, and then but then it's a thing with that too, cause even when you go to these dispensaries, man, all these dispensaries ain't got good smoke. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And also, I notice this a lot when I go out of town. I know there's a lot of other cities because I'm in Chicago. I know there's a lot of other cities. Not saying that I indulge or that I go places and look for these things, but I have eyes. I see things. I smell things. I observe things. Um, and from what I observe, my observation, my data, mm-mm. I think right now, Chicago winning. We win, at least we winning in some area here. And we houses get ripped every day here or tipped off. Damn, man, why? I think marijuana should have been legal everywhere by now, growing and selling. Yeah, I do believe that too. But again, it's all about what you can tax and what the government can get off of. If the powers that be can't get nothing up off of it, they not. Man, come on, and that's what took so long for it. And then again, these laws that was being made, they was playing into people. Okay, yeah, we gonna give them this, lock their ass up, having this money, and then all of a sudden, it's legal. What? But people, you have to know your law. Like I tell y'all a lot of times with a lot of things, you have to know your law. It's a certain amount that you can have on your person, and it's also a way to transport this amount. You know, you got to know the law. You have to know the law in whatever particular state you're in when you're buying, purchasing, and transporting marijuana, because you can get caught up. You still can go to jail. It ain't as legal as we think it is, but it is. Yeah, even the dispensary have their own cultivation plants, and yes, it's a 15,000 a year. Mm. Hey man, question. So you work. So what type of work do you do in the dispensary, or have you done your own research? Because you sound like you a grower, like you in the dispensary. You know what I'm saying? And you up in the meetings. Like you said though, they're just greedy and want to monetize the selling marijuana for themselves. Yes, yes, yes. Because that's the only way. And just like a lot of the drug wars that happen. Um, of course, the U.S. was doing a lot of these things to fund, like, man. I'm not going to even get into that topic about what we was using the money from from drug sales to do, and who we were helping, and what we were helping them for. It's all an agenda, man. It's all an agenda. It's all on the cultivator, and who the dispensary sponsors. The higher potency, the more the tax is. Mm. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because I've been places where it was high potency and it was just decent prices. Um, and it was just some low grade, which was the OG, and it was just it was it depends. It depends on the strands, and also it depends on the grower. It depends on a lot of things. It depends on a lot because you can get some you can get some extremely decent top shelf for a decent price in certain places. Other places it's higher. You know what I'm saying? Some places are the same strand, but this place may cost more. And it's due again to state and city taxes as well. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily because of the grower strand. There's a lot of things that go into that. Remember, if you can't beat them, join them. But we gonna get a PC too. Um, I you know what? I wish I did have a dispensary. I did. Don Willis. Don Willis. What's going on, brother? Pleasure to meet you, Don Willis. Thank you for joining the family in the chat, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. I see you new here, family. Hey, hit that like button. Even if you don't subscribe, hit that like button for me. But you can subscribe, man. It don't cost nothing to sub up. It don't cost nothing to sub up. I'm security management for a few dispensaries. Boy, you security management. You talking like you. Boy, you over here talking. Boy, you talking figures like no. And you in security management? Nah, I ain't gonna knock you, man. You might know. I'm just messing with you, my boy. Um, Here in Maryland, they just announced the largest pardon in U.S. history. They're letting out people who have been charged with it, and it's a lot of people. Yeah, man. So that's been going on for a while, Miss CC. Uh, you sleepy? Want to lay down? You want to stay or you want to lay down?
Stay.
Okay, then. Fix your face. If you're gonna be on, man, you gotta talk. You talk to the people, man.
So.
Say what's that? You know what I'm saying? Talk to the people. Stop riding in paper and doing all unnecessary things, man. We got an audience, man. We trying to talk to the people, and you being disruptive, son. You usually be into the program with us. AJ, man, I don't know what's wrong with AJ tonight, y'all. He, uh, 175,000 people they letting out of the jail system. Well, if they minor, if they minor in little offenses, man, I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I'm not against it because a lot, man, they try to slam people, man. They try to slam people. Let me say, I got a promo, and I am now sitting with owners and managers and learning the ins and outs. Okay. I hear you. I hear you, my boy. He say it is. It's not the sub amount. I'm talking about the tax. Illinois charges 15 to 25 on potency and weight. Yeah, but after all them taxes, yeah. He say, and the loophole the government is giving, and the loophole the gov is giving medical medical cards that's supposed to be your discounted prices for those who qualify. Mm. See, and then and see and with that as well, people. So since you're in security management and you sitting there, you learning the ins and outs. I got a question. Um, So going into a dispensary, if you when you got to get a people's your ID or whatever the case like that, does that affect any other things that you have going on? Does that affect your CDL? Does that affect your low income housing? Does it affect anybody in Illinois or anybody anywhere that knows about dispensaries? Let us know. Does it affect your government or census in any way when you have to give up your ID to go into these places? I've been told, I don't know how true it is, that you take a hit, especially like things like with your concealed and carry, stuff like that, man. I just heard you take hits when people who have those type of things like CDLs and subsidized housing and getting government assistance like the stamp cards and things like that. And concealed and carries. I heard you take hits. I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking. He say no, it doesn't. It's only to let people know that you're illegal enough to buy. I looked something up. I don't know if it's changed, but I did look something up and I found out that it do hurt your concealed and carry. I have seen that. Now, if something didn't change, I don't know. Um, I don't know. Or if it's just like a ghost thing, like you go, you got to get your ID, you scan it, and they see you this particular type of, you have this particular type of thing, and they'll put you in a different category, and maybe send that list off, and other people watching you. I don't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What I heard, but I'm gonna have to figure to find that out for sure. Got to find that out for sure. He said when the first Act came about with dispensaries, they did. Okay. He said, yes, I can't carry because see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And also, I guess it depends on the state too. Everything is state. Everything is state. And that's another thing that we need to learn in our society today, y'all. Everything is state. I know we talk a lot about the federal and how the feds come in and how the feds have a 99.9 conviction rate. But the feds they only operate that way because they allow the states to operate the way they want. And the states help. This just gotta pay attention, y'all. Gotta pay attention. Yes, I can't carry because of my card. So I let it expire because I need to be strapped living here these days. Miss CC, baby, I'm gonna need you to come on, man. You gonna have to hit the panel one day. You gonna have to hit the panel one day. Is it that bad where you? But you not in Baltimore. I thought you were in a good part. You don't need to be strapped. I got 4 more months, then I can apply for my CCW. Okay, okay. Um, but it was the 2014 law was changed. If you have CCL and void, purchasing now does not null and void your license here in Illinois. Okay, okay. You say it's terrible. It ain't that terrible, baby, because just like a lot of people say Chicago, man. This a lot of people say this is the worst place to be, man. I know. Listen, if I didn't live here and I heard the things that I heard about where I stay, I probably wouldn't even want to come to this. I ain't gonna lie. The things I hear about Chicago and the stuff that they put on TV and the things that they promote and the violence that they perpetuate and try to put against my culture and my people, my melanated brothers and sisters, man, it's unbelievable, man. It's unfathomable. It's like, no, it's preposterous. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that things don't happen. And yeah, it could be, but at the rate that they say, it ain't like that. It ain't like that. And I know Miss CC is bad everywhere. I get it. I understand, but it ain't that bad, mama. They just all need some love. That's all, man. We just gotta start loving each other, man. You gotta start loving each other, y'all. But if you apply for a med card, um, they can ask for your stuff. If you have it already, then apply for a med card. They will not take your license. Yeah, but if you got a medical card and you're going and you're using your medical card, that card is still attached to you. See, this is what we don't know. Getting these ID cards, getting these driver's license, getting these any type of identification card, it's attached to you. It's attached to your background. It's attached to your information. So that's why I'm asking, or that's why I asked the question about the things that you could be penalized for or penalized for, because I'm pretty sure in certain states there are still things that you can't do or that you're not allowed to do or that they will take or that they will penalize you for if you were to go inside of the dispensary with a medical card or with the ID or anything that attaches itself to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. Um, our M rate has surpassed y'all's a long time ago. Wow. Wow. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Mm, mm. Hey, brother, are you at work right now? You at work right now, man? What flavors they got going on? What discounts they got going on? Oh, what you seeing? Oh, that's what you're trying to see. Hold on. Why you ain't say nothing? See? You see it? He looking at himself, man. He is crazy. I got you. Where is that? Where is that? See? Whoop, 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 whoop. But anyway, but yeah, he said, yes, I'm here now, man. What flavors they got up in there? She said, and that's terrible given the fact that our state is smaller. Yeah, yeah. Then you're on the East Coast too. Uh, and that's crazy because, usually when here lately, because back then when you thought about the East Coast, you thought about prestige, you thought about aristocrat, you thought about uh, 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 politics, you thought about power, the Connecticut's, the Maines, the New Englands, the Patriots, stuff like that. You thought more about that. Also about the corruption and stuff like that. Well, from what I, just studied and looked up throughout history. Um, and it's crazy that Washington, the DMV, Virginia, Maryland, places like that, it ain't what we think it's not just not what we think it is. Not what we think it is. Well, here in Illinois, marijuana is going. to what is going to uh, cl- uh, excuse me, class 3 drugs, so it would be along the line of over the counter drug. Okay, 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 okay. So if you get caught now, that's what this classification is, like over counter drug. But shit, still, if you got too many over the counter drugs, man, you know they'll get you like that's too much to have. That's too much to have. But yeah, man, the link is in this chat, man. If anybody want to jump in and come join the discussion and conversate with us, man, you're more than welcome. And it's terrible given the fact, yeah, that our state is smaller. Well, you know, it's not about the smallness. It's about what's going on there. It's about the people that's in that area, the toxic shit. It's about the politics. It's about the people. It's about the infrastructure. It's a lot of things that go on with the unalive or with the murder rate or unalive rate in your city, man. It's a lot of things. The drugs. Man, it's a lot of things. The same thing happening here. You like you say, y'all moderate this past us, but you gotta pee. Hold on, y'all gotta take him to the washroom. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I take him to the washroom. Don't need no accidents. And I beat him. Nah, I'll just play. So what you say, Miss CC? She say, we have shootings literally everywhere here: schools, churches, funerals, grocery stores, cemeteries, on the metro, etc. It's the same thing here. I'm not. Hey, it's the same thing here. It's the same thing here. It's the same. We got the same problem here, baby. It's the same thing going on here. He says yes. There's a limit to how much you can purchase at a time. Even out of state consumers, they have a restriction as well. Yeah, yeah. Especially how much you can keep on you. That's why I just let everybody know, man, to know the laws in the state that you're in. Um, Especially if they saying anything's illegal, know what you can have, know how you can transport it, know how you can keep it, know how you're supposed to store it. because knowing a lot of these things can help calm down a lot of situations with the authorities if you was to get stopped or pulled over or accosted. You know. So again, even with that being said, man, I know it's a Toxic Tuesday, man. Learn the fucking law, y'all. Learn y'all law. Get y'all some law books, man. Take y'all some courses. Man, go to your local community college, man, and take some simple courses on law. I ain't saying you got to go out here and try to be a lawyer, but you got to know how to protect yourself, and also with those courses, just know you got to have common sense as well. You know what I'm saying? You got to have common sense as well. And I know we say common sense ain't that, like I said, common sense ain't that common. And again, I'm finding out from, like I said, from the story I started off with, the lack of understanding for some people. I just don't know how, when we interact and we see things every day, we observe things every day. Our mind, it's a mental data bank, and it stores things. How do you come encounter? I mean, how do you come in contact and encounter things and not store the information and reuse this information? And how can you not bring this information back up in certain situations? Like, you only do it when it's time to be a damn fool. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, hey man, you know, hey, I guess what you put in your mind can be, well, I ain't gonna say could be toxic because we know that, but anything can be toxic, man. Anything can be toxic. That damn Bible, that damn Quran, your spirituality, your shit, your friend, shit, your children, shit, your spouse, your boss, everything can be toxic. The soil, the earth, the sun can be too toxic if you stand out in it too long, man. It's crazy, man. But um, all things, what I'm saying, are done in moderation. All things done in moderation. We just got to control the things that we do. All things are done in moderation. And again, I do apologize. I had to take my little one to the washroom. Uh, you know, make sure he do it properly and wash his hands. You know, it's so crazy how different states have different laws in it or on it though. That's how people get caught up. It's cool to do things one way in one state, but the next state it can be illegal. That's so much true, and like I was just watching a video. A guy was transporting his firearms, and they opened up the thing to put the ticket in there, and they got to calling. Now he had the proper paperwork, whatever the case may be, but again, yeah, they gonna let you leave your state and bring your shit with you. But when you get to that state, they found out what's in your luggage, bro. If you don't have the proper, you just can't have it. TSA will confiscate it. Just like with anything, they're confiscated. So that's why it's real important for us to know, and not just with traveling with guns, just knowing the law, period. Like simple traffic searches. I've been seeing videos of this one guy. How he teach you to have your hands, you know palms up, on the steering wheel when they approach you. He encourages people to keep their identification and things, in a familiar place, um, at all times, while operating a vehicle, just in case you happen to get stopped or accosted or uncivilly, have an uncivil interaction with the authorities. Keep certain things in certain places where it's easy accessible. It's very visible, especially due to the fact that they got body cams. So if you're in the camera with your hands palms up on your steering wheel and you got your identification around your neck, you're not reaching in your waist, you're not reaching in your pockets, you're not reaching in the glove compartment, you're not reaching over in the next seat. Things that would could be considered or used as a sudden movement, or he reaching or trying to grab something when identification is already on your neck and is very visible, especially at eye level when they come with their cam. If they got their cams turned on, they can actually see, you know. So um it's a lot of ways to avoid a lot of things. And then sometimes things are just terrible, man. Police can be just, man, and don't get me wrong, man, not to defend, because I always play devil advocate, but it's always a flip side to that too. Um, I'm not necessarily racist, or I'm not necessarily an ass, or I'm not necessarily a dick. when the things that I deal with cause for me to be this way. Even if my interaction with everybody is different, I have to go in each situation as if it's a dangerous situation because I'm serving and protecting, and things that I see out here and the people that I come across, you never know. Mental illness is real. Not only mental illness, some folks just crazy and like a damn plum fool just cause for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So, we gotta lay off the authorities just a tad bit, not too much, cause they supposed to be taking these psych classes. They supposed to be having these under man, but a lot of these police officers are grandfathered in, so a lot of the mentalities and the mindset, um, a lot of that toxicity came from being a small seed, and it's been festered and it's been catered and nurtured by older seed, uh, and they keep that, and it's all taught, basically it's all taught, and it's generational. It's generational hatred, generational toxicity, you know, in that aspect of it. But the same thing with us, they call it a cycle, psychological. Uh, it's a cycle because it's something that we continue to do because it's something that was psychologically embedded in the planet. And then we have a thing called epigenetics. So epigenetics, when your psychology is invaded, and conquered, um, epigenetics, it's a new science where things that you do traditionally, the things that you pass down orally, or things that you observe, and you take to these things on a regular basis, and you incorporate those things in your daily activity in life and culture. Now it becomes part of you. Now it becomes prevalent. Now it becomes the norm. Now it becomes the things that it's the thing that you do. That's why slavery was it's a hard pill to swallow, and it's a hard pill to get over. It's a hard pill to regurgitate. You know, we like to tell people to boop, hit that button, and just like you can cut off the computer, man, and shut it down. Some of us need to, hit that reprogramming button, shut our minds down, and cut it back on, and reboot our systems, and get up out of this toxicity. Um, like yesterday's episode, man. Like how we talked about the kids at the graduations with the guns, and the mama chin, and the big brother in the audience with the gun, and the auntie out there twerking. Just nonsense, man. And it's not only our culture again, because when I looked it up, y'all, it ain't only us out there acting a damn plumb fool. Everybody act a damn plumb fool, and it's sad, man. And it's sad, y'all. It really is sad. I think we can do better. I think we could do better. But Miss CC, I didn't know Maryland, wherever you at, I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know it was that bad. But yeah, each state is crazy with their laws. Each state is crazy with their laws. Anybody notice most open carry states don't have dispensaries? That's for a reason. See, I didn't know that. Now I'm gonna look into that. So most open carry states. Well, that's not true because Arizona is an open carry state and it has dispensaries. Uh, eh, eh, uh, I've been to Arizona and I know that's an open and carry state. And you don't have to have no concealed or none of that. Everybody walks around with it look like the wild, wild west. And the crime rate is like 1% or something like that. You know what I'm saying? The crime rate is in a lot of open carry states, the crime rates are low. But again, and a lot of those open carry states are red states. And a lot of those red states, a lot of us are not there. And if we are there, we in a certain section in a certain part where whatever we do, it don't even matter in numbers because it's real small. No. I'm not disagreeing with you, brother. I was just saying that I know that Arizona. I was just speaking about that one that I do know that's open carry state that has dispensary. But I'm pretty sure that a lot of open carry states. But I wonder why. Why do you think that is? K Gotti, why you think why do you think that most open carry states don't have dispensaries? Why do you think that is? Especially by you being a person that's in dispensary security. He said, "Oh my God, I'm actually trying to move to Arizona." That's crazy. You say that Arizona. Oh man, it's hard. Ain't nothing to do. It's boring. I thought about it, and the cost of living is outrageous, Miss CC. What do you do? What you do? You must be some type of nice middle class, or you on the upper part of the middle class. Cause baby, You know how much a one bedroom is? And they want that $2,000, $2,500 for a one bedroom in Arizona. One bed, and the houses are so small, but it's peaceful. It's hot. That's all I can say. I wasn't down there for number of the week, but um, it was real quiet. Um, people were okay. I'm not gonna say they weren't friendly. Um, they were okay. No, it was okay. That's all I can say. But I just wouldn't. Preferably me, I wouldn't move down there. Now, if I move somewhere, I want to move where it's some land. But I don't want to go down south. That's crazy. Yeah, the cost of living has definitely changed since I first lived to. Yeah. And I think it was last year when I visited. And by being so peaceful and quiet, I was like, man, check this out. Or what I really was trying to do, um, especially when I went to Plant City, Florida, I was looking to get into the Airbnb. And man, shout out to my boy Trust No TV, man. Y'all check him out. Check his channel out. I got to get up with that brother. Uh, um, I mean, he was talking about Airbnbs and trucking business. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with that brother, see if he can help me out. But I was looking to some Airbnbs, um, potentially about some property in Phoenix and potentially about some property in Florida, especially Florida, um, because I know that's a big vacation spot, for people. So I wanted to try to find some things out there, just try to get some residual. Um, You know what I'm saying? In the house, something, you know what I'm saying? Something nice. Or, just like if I want to take a vacation, you know what I'm saying? I got some property where I can go to, you know what I'm saying? And when I'm not down there, because, I'll be here most of the time, I can rent it out. And same thing in Phoenix, because I know that's a big vacation spot. And a lot of people are starting to go out to the desert and they building up the desert. So just like Vegas, it's not, but Vegas, oh my God, Vegas looks so horrible. A lot of people don't even know that. Oh my goodness. Mm. I agree. The houses are very close together from what I've seen. That's my only pet peeve about housing there and the lack of real great. Yeah, yeah. Um. Well, see, from where I'm from, we got front yards, backyards, alleys. Usually when you travel to other states and you see like, man, ain't none of that. Or it's kind of difficult to, like, man, but you get used to it. But like I say, the peace of mind is the biggest thing, but the weather is just too hot for me. I just can't be down there for too long. But they do got some good dispensaries. Got some good dispensaries. They high, but got some good dispensaries, from what I've been told. Well, of course, Big Bro rides the coattail of weed. They say, well, of course, Big Bro rides the coattail of weed induces paranoia, and while high can make you react in a way you wouldn't have if sober. I mean, yeah, but again, I don't think marijuana affects you like other drugs do. And now, I ain't gonna say it now because it's been like this for a while. You can get a DUI for smoking marijuana. You can get a DUI for smoking marijuana. You say red state philosophy? Oh, that's the red state philosophy. Well, of course, Big Bro rides to go tell the weed and do some paranoia. And while he can, yeah, you say red state philosophy. But yeah, but again, brother Kevin, again, I want to hear your opinion on why do you think open state or open carry states don't have dispensaries? I mean, but for what reason? He said, yes, you can. DUI your ass right up. Yeah, see, and that's crazy because weed ain't really. Well, for me, I don't know. I don't know. But I can't say that because now. But see, weed ain't even. weed ain't even a drug of choice nowadays, man. What happened to that? What happened to just going to the store, man, when you was kids, cutting school, man? I'm not saying that I participated in some of these activities, but I know people who have. Going to buy a beer, you know what I'm saying, smoking a joint, not promoting drinking or smoking anything. I'm just saying, things you did as a child. But some might not smoke, then that's cool too. But the cutting of the class and kicking it with your friends and sneaking out to try to smoke a little joint or sneaking out trying to buy some liquor from the liquor store. Now, man, these kids off into these pills. Man, they snorting the cocaine. Man, bro, they getting younger and younger, sisters and brothers. They doing the meth. I watched this one brother, man. Franklin 666. Hello, what's going on, brother? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video. Hey, man, mash that like button, y'all. Get them likes up. Get them likes up, everybody. Hit them like button. He said, "Can I be candid? Not racist, but if you look, most of these states, what's the main?" I said that. I did say that. I said that. I said that. Be candid. It's not racist. It's a statement. I said most of the red states that you see, it ain't us. So I said that, and I don't want to. I don't want that to be the real reason. Uh, or the potential reason that there's but hey, it could be. You never know. You never know. I think if I think if it's just marijuana, your mind is normally happy and at peace. But when you mix it with other stuff, that's when people act a fool. Hmm, possible. Indiana, for instance, red state, and there's one and only one dispensary. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Just what's hell, just like fireworks is everywhere in Indiana, but they're illegal here in Illinois. That's crazy, and we so close to each other, and that's crazy. And the only dispensary saying is in the Illinois border. So, and I wonder if I wonder what the police presence is like right there by the dispensary or by that border. I wonder what the presence is like. And again, that's why I say y'all got to know how much you can have and know how to transport, know how to store, know where to keep. Um, And also, guys, when y'all traveling to other states, man, even the close states, I know people in Chicago, we surrounded by Ohio, Indiana, Wisconsin. Listen, y'all, make sure you find out what's going on in them places, man, before you go there. I'm telling y'all, you'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Yes, I agree. Nowadays, nobody just smoke weeds. They do the pills and potions, like you said, shaking my hand, and that's what's giving marijuana a bad rap. When you ask what are you on, they say, well, yeah, and everybody like to say marijuana is a gateway drug. Say that bullshit. Marijuana is not a gateway drug, man. Well, I'm gonna say for a lot of the people that I know, marijuana was not a gateway drug, and I don't know nobody that I know that smokes marijuana that didn't. No, no. I don't even know where that came from. You can get addicted to aspirin and Tylenol before you quicker than you can get addicted to marijuana. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's the truth. But yeah, the kids nowadays, man, they doing everything, man. But like I was starting to say, man, I was watching this brother, he go live in the streets of Atlanta, and he just talked to random people. Some of these people be homeless. Man, you be surprised. And then there's another brother that film in Arizona and in Nevada. Y'all, man, just get on the internet, get on YouTube and look it up. You'd be surprised how many kids between the ages of 17 and 24 are out here homeless on these drugs. I ain't talking about weed and alcohol. I'm talking about marijuana. Not marijuana is weed. I'm talking about crystal meth. I'm talking about fentanyl. I'm talking about that methamphetamine. I'm talking about other opioids. Opioids that, hell, I wouldn't even know where they get them. Like, it's crazy, man. It's killing our youth. I remember it was a time when we was young, we didn't do those things. That's why I was saying, what happened to cutting class, going to get a simple beer and smoking a joint. Now, man, even in my neighborhood, man, I be seeing young ladies, man, that they're smoking crack. It's crazy, crazy, killing themselves, killing themselves. He said, no, they watching plates. The people for sure. Yeah, 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 going in and out. Yeah, they watching plates. You know what I'm saying? It could be cool if you could register your car in both states and switch them plates that you drive, put the Indiana plates on when you know you're going to Indiana. Then when you get across that border, pull over, take them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nobody wants to admit that they are on pills and coke, but weed isn't bad, so they just say weed. Yeah, yeah, and that's what gives marijuana a bad rap. And I hate that marijuana is a gateway drug. I would have to see some stats, or I would have to do a controlled experiment myself with 100 people, um, that I can really observe and record the data, because I don't believe marijuana is a gateway drug. I just for me, man, I know. Yeah, because I also work close to Wisconsin, and those guys take a risk to drive 45 minutes to Illinois dispensary, and Illinois dispensary. And let's talk about the dispensary weed for a quick. All that shit don't even be good, y'all. I heard. Facts. I smoked marijuana since I was 13, and I never had desire to pop a pill or use any drug. Facts. 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 And I've been, and when I started partaking, younger than that. I started partaking maybe 5 years younger than what you did, Miss CC. And I never, ever, 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 ever. And if I did, it wasn't because of that. If I did, it wasn't because of that. So I work in many facets of security, and when Lollapalooza and those events come, these kids be out there off it. They lose contact with friends in reality and become stuck here with no way. Damn, that's crazy, man. He said, "Gateway drug my ass." People who want drug wanted to try got That's true, Miss CC. That is so true, baby. Home, no contacts. And when wind up doing things they shouldn't. Yeah, man. Like these drugs, man, it fucks up your mind, man. I don't even understand. Like I'm still trying to get the doctor on, man. Y'all. So don't forget to keep the doctor in y'all prayer views and meditations, man. Prayers, views, and meditations and thoughts, because a brother need a new heart. So she taking care of the fam right now, so she going through it. I mean, things is getting better. And her brother is getting better, but she's still gonna come on and do that opioid, because I really want to get this presentation to the people, this opioid drug addiction presentation and how it's affecting our community. Um, I don't know how the opioid situation overseas is, but I know here, right in my state in Illinois, it's ridiculous. Man, I remember it was a time that pills we wouldn't even take pills. Pills was hard to swallow. I hate taking pills. You know what I'm saying? Now they making them small, they're making them powerful, and they tell, oh man, just let it dissolve on your tongue. Or you hear these songs where they saying they sticking the pills up their rectums and things of that nature, so it can get to their bloodstream quicker, so they can get a quicker rush and a quicker euphoria high. It's crazy, man. And again, so how y'all finding this shit out? Are y'all sitting back googling, finding out sticking drugs up your ass get you high quick? I mean, pause. I don't understand. Like the things that we find out and the things that our youth knows, it's sad and sickening at times, because it's like, how do you get and understand and know all this, but when I'm talking to you about maturing and getting better within yourself and self-respect, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Same thing with the adults. You know how to get to all the wrong things the quickest and the most treacherous way. But when it's time to do something right and exact and have some right knowledge about self, it's like, huh? I don't understand, man. I don't understand. But it's that mindset. It's that toxicity. It's that need and that heavy prevalence of not wanting to grow. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. Our people. If anything, pain pills are good. That's what I'm saying. So I remember the time when these pills were, I'm gonna put it out there, man. You know how they used to say it, man. Cocaine was a middle class or a rich white man drug, and pills was for white women. Caucasians don't mean to hurt, harm, or offend anybody. This is how it was. in the communities or the neighborhoods and the places that I reside in, grew up in. And these are the things and the misnomers and the myth of, and the myths that were told to us, growing up. You know what I'm saying? Pills is for white folks, white women. Cocaine is the powder is for middle class or rich white men. And they created the cocaine, or the crack rock, and they gave it to us because it was cheaper and we couldn't afford to buy the powder. So they came up with a cheaper version that was quickly more addictive, and the chemical imbalance changed quickly and fucked us up faster. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I think all this shit was a plan to construct it. And I believe that it just, when it got out of control and it got in certain areas and certain things, they tried to push it and bounce it back, you know. What's going on? We got a brother in the building. What's going on? Hold on, brother. Let me do this real quick, brother. Get you up off of there. What's going on, brother? How you doing tonight?
What's going on, bro? Can you hear me?
You doing good, brother?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm gonna jump in real quick, and I'm on my way to another shift. But let me just
Hold
say
on,
this.
I can barely hear you. Hold on.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I'm trying to put you in my headphones. Say something.
Yo.
Okay. Say something. Why you ain't in my headphones, brother? What you?
I don't know. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling.
Oh, I
Ain't no
got you.
telling.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure, man. I ain't gonna be
There
too
you go.
long, but
There you
'cause
go.
I
I
gotta
got
get
you.
to
I
it
got you.
pretty
What's
quick.
going on? What's
I
going
know.
on? Oh,
But this thing with this dispensary, you know what I'm saying? With these dispensaries, this gateway drug shit, man. Back in the day, man, doctors used to tell you that you can't take this pill for too long because you was gonna become addicted to it. And like I just put into the, you know what I'm saying, in the comments, I have never seen anybody move their mama's couch to the pawn shop to try and get a $10 bag of weed. I've never seen that happen. I have seen children. I mean, 16, 17-year-olds out here taking drugs that I've never even heard of.
yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's this one thing that the dispensaries are really trying to get rid of, and most of them have. But you see them in the smoke shops now. Dispensaries don't even sell them. But there's this thing called Whip It.
What's that?
This this thing is literally an aerosol can that you inhale 5 to 10 seconds, and it gives you a nasty high. I mean, you're fucking literally out of reality
And you
for
say it's called who?
it's called Whip It.
Fuck.
It's in a can. It comes in an aerosol can. It's in the dispensaries. These kids are literally smoking a joint. I've seen it, like especially like Lollapalooza, Riot Fest. You know what I'm saying? These events that I'm doing security at with and I'm a canine unit, so I have a
Right.
dog with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we've run up on so many. I've run up on so many stash spots where these kids are hiding glass pipes. You can't tell the difference between a glass pipe and a one hitter because they all look the same.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
all looking the same. These
Yeah.
kids out here are into drugs that I mean, they're taking drugs that we took as children to get rid of a cold to get high off of. This
Yeah.
lean, this lean, that's cough syrup. Everybody know that's cough syrup. But the trick to it is to suppress the sleep. So if you suppress the sleep, then the high comes in and kicks in and becomes fun.
Mm.
Just like you said, if you can put the work into guessing the timing and the effects of a body high and a geneticism and things like that,
But
you
you
all
can't.
have the ability to become CEOs and multimillionaires
Thank
somewhere
you.
else in the science industry. If you can sit there and tell me how many milligrams it's going to take for you to inhale from aerosol can under your mama's kitchen sink for you to be high for a few hours, but yet your grades look like what?
And it's crazy. It's crazy, bro, because it's the mentality. It's the lack of self worth that's being taught and exposed to our youth. You know,
And
even
you're absolutely right though, because I talked with, you know what I'm saying, I had a talk with a 16-year-old, and I had to ask him, like, man, bro, you out here with these pills and these leans and this, that, and the third, man. And he literally told me marijuana does nothing for me. How? How? Son, I'm 40. I'm 40, and when I get off work, I can go get I can go get a gram of something, and I'm sitting in the couch.
yeah,
What are you going through in life? What's going on at home that you got a
nothing.
titanium brain?
The only thing that's going on is the easy accessibility of these drugs. That's the only
Exactly.
thing I can see.
And this rapper lifestyle that everybody want to lead, and you know what I'm saying, like, bro, this ain't that. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell people all the time, bro, you got nurses out here, you got doctors, you got people who literally lead a lifestyle where they need some type of stress relief, and they're not
Hmm.
turning to crack. They ain't turning
Yeah,
to aerosol cans. They're not putting pills in their butt and shit like that. They're not doing any of that.
true. That's true.
They're not
Yeah,
doing any of
yeah,
that.
man.
And
I
your
don't
whole
understand it,
responsibility at
bro. I
this
don't
point,
understand.
I don't either, bro, because your whole responsibility at this point is to go to school and grow up to be a successful citizen, a successful citizen in life. But yet, you want to sit up and watch these MTV raps and all this other and think that that's life. That ain't
Yeah.
it.
See, I don't think. See, and then, well, sometimes. So when we speak about what's going on, uh, I can really say nowadays, in the times that we in now, the parents that's in most of these households, they are younger. They are younger women.
You know
And,
what?
and kids
Not
do see a lot of crazy shit. And I believe in some cases, I believe that's the way
I
that
fault my generation though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I fault my generation, and I tell people all the time, whenever I talk about something like that, I add myself into it too, because I came up with these guys. You know what I'm saying? I came up
Mhm.
with these people, and it would make me no better than them to talk about a situation and not be able to put myself into it and to come up with a solution. But there was this one thing that sticks with me right now today, when as a child coming up 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, and I would hear my peers say, I am not going to raise my child the way my mother, my father's raising me.
I hear
I'm
that
not
all the
going
time.
to chastise my child the way my mother and father does me. And I think that is almost 45 to 60% of the reason why we having what the problems that we're having now.
What happened now? Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
some parenting probably was excessive in the 80s and the 70s and in the 90s. But look at these 2000 babies. You have parents that literally fear their children.
yeah. Yeah, well, so the reason, okay, and not to take up for the excessive parenting of maybe the early 70s, 80s, and 90s. I'm going to say, coming up out of slavery and coming up out of oppression and coming up out of a place you know, where they say we ain't worth nothing, and now you teaching your kids how to survive, and you teaching your kids how to respect the white man, not to look the white man in his face, even though you thought that was the right thing to teach your child. Now we see that was sometimes though that way wasn't right. You still got to
Right.
teach them to be strong and confident, but
And
teaching
yourself.
them that way, I get it. Teaching them that way and being excessive in that way, it kind of made some people docile. So when they grew up, they
Mhm.
were like, "Well, I'm not going to do this with my child the way my mom and daddy raised me." And then some in that era, wanted to teach their kids to be a little bit more stronger and have a little bit more open mind and be a little bit
Mhm.
more talkative with me, and you could tell me anything and a little bit more open. So I believe our generation um led up to the parents being friends with their kids era.
Yes,
You know,
yes, yes. It's more. There's more so friendship
Mhm.
than parenting going on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I see parents now sit up and smoke with their 13 and 14-year-old. There was no way in
Who
hell my mother was passing me anything as a
man,
teenager. There was
man.
no way. And what? Are you serious? The closest you got to doing anything illegal with your parents when she rubbed that liquor on your gums as a baby to shut you up to put you to sleep.
No,
That
no.
I'm literally watching parents go and buy weed for their children and then they come along with this with this stick with this line. I would rather him do it in the house where I can see him than him do it out there. Would you rather him? How about you rather him not do it at all in front of you? How about you just rather him not do it at all until he's old enough to understand the ins and outs and the effects of this? Even though we were 16 and 17 doing this thing called marijuana, but the shit that we were smoking is not that they smoking now. It ain't.
Hey, it just ain't.
I'm sorry, it's just not. Like, I mean, bro, it's not.
You know, they don't even the youth, the kids, they don't even realize that. They don't even realize a lot of the things that's put on the shit that they put into their body. Even some of the weed that the rapper weed, you know, it's a difference between the weed that we get or the spit and then this rapper weed that they got out here. It's like, why do y'all inspire to do that shit? And you know, half of these brothers don't even smoke, drink, or pop these pills for real.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
But they pushing the propaganda.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of people in the industry. You know, I've done executive work. A lot of people in the industry are not even fucking drinkers, bro. But they will push liquor for you because it's $100,000 ticket for them. They
Yeah.
will do that.
Yeah.
It is a literal. It is not a stigmatism that people will do anything for money. That is a true statement.
Yes.
That is a true statement that people will do anything for a dollar. Yes, they will.
Hey, you pay me enough. You never know what I might do, man.
Exactly. You sit $1 million in front of me, bro, and give me an option on 1, 2, or 3, bro. You might look
Yeah.
around and have me. I'm one of them two possibilities. I'm
Facts.
just gonna be
Facts.
real, but I'm real with myself, though. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I just don't understand. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Even in the dispensaries, I have learned so many different things. And the one thing that a person, management told me in here, he said the one thing that I don't understand is that
Mhm.
something that was here before we were even thought of now damn near rules the planet
Yeah. Yeah.
because it has a monetary value. Anything that ain't got a monetary, and I had to think about this for a long time. Anything that ain't really got a monetary value don't even matter to people sometimes, bro.
Yeah. Well, we know that. You know. We know. She say, "Oh, look, she made the word." She say, "Facts, yes, sir. Too many pair friends and not enough parents." I made the
There you
word pair.
go. Yep. There you go.
Pair friend. We gonna use that.
We
not
using
a,
that parent friends.
not a,
Yes, sir. I like that. I
man, big
definitely
ups to my
like that.
moderator, man. Yeah, that's my moderator, Miss CC. Big ups
You
to
know,
Miss CC.
and
Friend.
don't get me wrong. We're not. I am not. I am not going against a kid that smoke because children. Don't get me wrong. Even teenagers, they go through some traumatizing things in life. They do, and the psychosis because you people don't know that there are doctors that actually study marijuana and everything about it. The synopsis to marijuana at the end of the day is it's a suppressant and a relaxation. So it's a downer. It's basically a downer.
Yeah.
And if if used how it's supposed to be used, for one, marijuana is supposed to open up your thinking thoughts.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
For
Most
two,
definitely.
it puts you into a mind state that you really don't know that you're having what is called an out of body experience.
Experience. Hey, so well, not only marijuana, what do you think about mushrooms? Because it's a mushroom wave going on now too that's being popular.
That is the now I can't really speak on mushrooms because I've never you know what I'm saying I've never indulged in them. I've never really had the inkling or anybody that I've dealt with, you know what I'm saying, even I've been around in my circle, they haven't done mushrooms and things like that. But I have heard, a few people say that they call it tripping. It's a different type of wave. It's a different type of high. And listening to them, the way they talk, I think it's something that'll probably scare the shit out of me, bro. So I don't think I will ever even try to get there. You know, to try to even have that conversation with you. But
I done tried it. I tried it. I done tried it. I done tried it.
I
I
know
done
that
everybody.
it's a little bit more intense than marijuana.
A hell of a lot more intense.
And if you can't control that body, yourself, it'll take you somewhere.
Man,
Me, I have a problem. If First of all, if it ain't interesting to me, I got a problem focusing on a lot of things. So I fuck
yeah.
around and we done got into that thing, and everything starts. I'll be to think about no. Now I'm sitting up in Devo chicken coop somewhere. No, this ain't that.
Hey
Yeah.
man, hey, let me get off this drug subject real quick because I only got like 10 minutes, but I want to talk about this real quick. But I want to talk about it with you while I got you on this channel. Anybody else out there? Have you seen this new series on Netflix called Supercell?
Super cell.
Yeah, I want you to watch it if you haven't seen it. So what it is, it's a series about how they kidnapping black people, right?
Okay.
So originally these black people had sickle cell, and something happened within them, whatever it could be. They say it's dormant. Every black person got sickle cell, but the way the guy was explaining, he was like, "Well, there's other races that have it, but it's more prevalent than us, right? But it's
Mhm.
something or instance or a circumstance that can activate this, right? This sickle cell, the trait. So for those that don't, you can get sickle cell or you can have the trait. Sickle cell is a horrible disease, but if you got the trait and it's dormant with inside you, this movie Supercell was saying that something can activate this sickle cell to make it a super cell to where you get distinct type powers. I thought that was very interesting, man. So for y'all that check out Supercell, you froze, brother. You might want to come back in. Yeah. Supercell. Also, you synced them in CC. Yeah, I just finished it. Yeah, baby, it was good. Supercell, and I thought that was interesting. An interesting take on Supercell and how it was they was kidnapping black folks, and it was in a lot of black folks, and it's something that's inside us, and it gave us superpowers. And it was called Supercell. So it was a mutation of sickle cell called Supercell, and it gave black folks power. You need to check that out,
Okay.
man.
You
Yeah,
know
check
what? I did. I remember I've watched maybe one or two episodes, but I haven't been able to get deeply into it.
yeah. So
I
I thought it
definitely did. I have watched one or two episodes of it.
yeah, so I thought it was some BS, right? So I kept watching it and kept watching it. But then when I got down to the understanding about damn, okay, so this movie is about sickle cell and that everybody,
Hmm.
all black got this sickle cell in them, but the people that got the trait where it's dormant, like say you can get hit upside the head and it mutate your sickle cell to a super cell and activate your superpower. What you think about
Wow.
what you think about that? Before we get up out of here.
Well,
That's
that's just like they say. Shingles lives in everybody, and what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm gonna be 100 with you. A lot of these movies, a lot of these documentaries, a lot of these things that we watched as kids, people need to understand that yes, there are hidden messages in these movies
yeah.
that's telling you what's really going on. But see, the thing is, when you're blinded by the ooh ah, and you know what I'm saying, focused on your favorite actor, you miss messages. You know,
Yeah.
you miss the sublimation because you're captivated by what's in front of you.
Yeah.
You
And
know
a
what I'm
lot of
saying?
and a lot of times we don't like to think that it's true or it could be, what I'm saying, something they made
And
up.
yeah,
I tell a lot
but
of
then
people,
but that's just like we don't believe shit until 1,000 people start to believe it and say that they doing it.
that's the truth. That's the truth. I tell a lot of people, wake up, man, open your eyes, stop talking so much and pay attention, man.
And shut
Start
up.
listening.
Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear.
And I used to ask people that. I used in percentages. I used to ask people, in what percentage do you believe in what you see, and what percentage do you believe in the things that you hear, and what percentage do you believe in the things that you have experienced? You know, I used to ask people that. I used to interview people and ask them that question, and so some of the answers was,
You know, wait, what did you come up with?
Well, see, me personally, I'm at a 0% on everything because I tell people reality is an illusion. You make up your own reality, and
Yeah.
your reality. Everybody's in the matrix, so you make up your own reality, and it just when everybody makes it's just
That's the one thing I can say. Like with my mom, even though me coming up in a single parent home, um, my
get it, bro.
mom never was one of those parents that'll tell you, "I'm not gonna tell you nothing wrong." You
Mm-hmm.
know, listen to me because I'm not gonna tell you nothing wrong. My mom will tell you in the door, look. I am human just like the next person. Times and things change. Research for yourself because what I may know or what I may tell you may have been enhanced or it may not even be anymore. You see what I'm saying? So learn, get an understanding for yourself. You
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
that's just like with the marijuana thing. My mom played none of that with us. When she found out that I was smoking marijuana, I was 17, but at the time, I'm 17 in the streets, helping her pay rent, pay bills. So it was different. You see what I'm saying? It was more so of a okay, well, son, this is the effects of what this does, and this is how this operates and works. If you're gonna do it right. If not, don't do it at all.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, my
You
mom
know,
only kid. Boy, my people would have known I was smoking when I was smoking. Boy, I wouldn't even be here on TV talking to you.
hey, man,
Hey,
listen, man.
my mama was
Listen.
boy.
I'm getting
Wow.
ready to pull up into my other job, man. So I'm gonna jump back. I'm gonna jump back in probably with you on your next podcast.
I got a question, man. I got a question, and then I'm gonna let you close it out.
Okay.
Question, man. When can we have that conversation about that topic that you wanted to have, brother?
You know what?
Can we
I
do it?
am off next Wednesday, and I need to
Okay,
talk to you about some other stuff anyway. So
okay,
jump in my inbox on Facebook.
okay.
I need your number, and we will definitely set it all up.
I got you. I got you. I got you. And also go ahead and close us out because it's 10:54. So go ahead and close us out. What you thought about tonight's discussion or anything you just want to say to the people, man, and or let the people
Man,
know.
I honestly, Arthur, I love your movement. I love your aura. I love, what I'm saying, everything that you're doing, especially with this podcast, is bringing people that from all genres, from all around the world that have validity in their opinions, and you're giving a safe space for people to be them and not feel judged, non-biased. So this movement, I'm gonna forever be with. You know,
Appreciate
um, like, share, do whatever you guys need to do. You know what I'm saying, to help this brother become one of those prominent influences, because that's exactly what you're doing. You're influencing uh people to from not only one to know that they have a word and they can speak and be heard, but to also know that somebody actually cares about the same thing that they do,
it. Yeah,
and they
most
got
definitely.
somebody that's not afraid to say what they want to say or is gonna say it right with them. So at that point, with that being said, man, um, I appreciate you guys tuning in with him and supporting him. I'm gonna always be with him. I'm one of his brothers that, what I'm saying, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and before I take it back, I add more to it. You know,
Yeah.
um, much peace and much love, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate you for coming on, man. I love you, man. Man, get to the job safely, man, and man, just be careful out there because I know you're doing security, man. I'm from
Yes, sir.
these knuckle.
Yeah, you
All
are.
right,
You
brother.
see it, man. I got it on the chest, man.
Yeah.
All
Uh,
right, man. Y'all be safe, bro.
what's up, brother? Thank you, thank you. Thank you.
No
All right,
problem. No
so
problem.
yeah, man, I enjoyed that, brother. Conversation, man. I appreciate that, brother. Hey, y'all, before we get up out of here, man, I got somebody. Listen, y'all know I love the trolls, right? So no disrespect to none of my peoples, man. But just listen, man. Just check it out. So, hey, man, big ups to man, man. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video, man. Hit that like button and sub up for me. So I ain't gonna say it, but I'm an N-word lover from York, PA. Can I get a shout out? I'm new. You know what I'm saying? So big ups to you in the chat, man. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, thumb up the video. I know you're trolling, man. I know you in the chat doing whatever, but hey, man, I like it, man. Fat Cecilia who loves black men. What the hell? Hey, I love the people, man. The people are, hey, y'all know what, man? Before I get up out of here, man, it don't matter, man. Y'all, listen. I love y'all, man. Y'all don't understand. Like when I'm having a bad day, or things just ain't going right, man, and I can't talk, or I might talk to one of my kids and just look at one of my kids and just smile and be like, okay, this is all worth it, no matter what the hell I'm going through. But if I'm not talking to them, man, when I come up on here, man, the trolls, my moderators, the people that come on the panel, the family in the chat, somebody always just give me, man, something. I just love it, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in the chat, man. Respect. Yeah, much respect, man. Man, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video, man. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say? I wasn't sure to do. I wasn't either, Miss CC. I just, came in and asked respectfully, so I had to give him a shout out. So let me ask a question before I get up out of here. I'm a huge N-word lover from York, PA. Are you a male or female? He goes by DJ CeeLo. I have no idea. The name is off-putting. Yeah, there go my boy. There go big bro. The name is really off-putting, man. Look, I love the trolls, man. I let the trolls come in and do what they do if they trolling. Hopefully, what I'm saying, this brother or this sister, what I'm saying, participates with the program, man, and just come on and y'all, the name is off-putting, but guess what? It might be a melanated brother or sister that's on here doing that, man. People come over here with wild and crazy and strange names, and at least, they was for me, it was the respect factor, because I seen the word, but it came in, can I get a shout out? I'm new, you know what I'm saying? That respect, and reply back respect, I mean, hey, didn't come on the panel showing nothing or trying to do nothing, just ask for a shout out, and I get the people they shout out, man. So with that being said, man, everything isn't racist in a radical name. That's true. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, brother Preston. It could be just some jokes or whatever. We know how people playing. We know how people. I know respect is only a word, Remo, but I didn't see nothing malicious or too vigilant. And being asked for a shout out. I love my people, man. And I don't give a hell whether you're racist, blue, green, black, or white, yellow, or brown, man. I love you regardless. Now, I might not respect you or I might not be loyal to you, but I still love you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to respect or be loyal or be around you to love you. You know what I'm saying? I love you because that's what's in me. I love you because I respect myself and I love myself. So why wouldn't I love you like I love me? I don't give a hell. I don't have to know you. You know what I'm saying? That's just being a man. You know what I'm saying? And the things that I can't control, I ain't trying to control them. You know what I'm saying? So if they doing what they doing over there, let them do it. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it's derogatory. And I try not to endorse that word or that feeling, but my people still do. And hey, man, whether hey, it's to each his own. I'm bringing awareness to black people about white boy who was a rat in York, PA. I don't know nothing about that. So you know what you could do? I'm a huge N-word lover from York, PA. Tomorrow, man, I got Wild Ass Wednesday. If you sub up and you join us tomorrow for Wild Ass Wednesday, man, you know what I'm saying? Come in, man, and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And put it out there for us, man. Oh man. But with that being said, man, my man Roscoe P ain't to my left, but like he say every night, man, all superheroes don't wear capes. So my beautiful people. He say what he say before I get up. I respect everyone, fellas. I'm a white man fucking with the fat boss. Say okay, but oh yes, tomorrow Wild Ass Wednesday. I forgot. I'm supposed to be doing part 2 with Mega Teach Tommy Black Allah. So y'all, so be on the lookout for Wild Ass Wednesday. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, if the brother get in contact with me, I will be in on location at his site inside of the studio. He said he been working on some music that I asked him to work on for the show. So hopefully we get a chance to, you know what I'm saying, get over there and we can get into that and show the people his creative process and just vibe out with him for, you know, for 2 hours and talk, you know, more about his music and, you know, where he going and what he trying to do. So hopefully we can get a chance to do that tomorrow for Wild Ass Wednesday. If not, you know what I'm saying? I am inviting, I'm a huge N-word lover from PA to come back and talk about what he's trying to talk about. And Junior Baptiste, my man, Sir Jay, man, you were supposed to have some topics for me yesterday, man, but you never came in the building. I'm still inviting you back for you to come on and talk about it. And anybody else, man, that's out there that got something they want to say, man, my platform is for everybody as long as it's respectful, it's not malicious, and it's discourse that we all can what's the word I'm looking for, that we all can I don't want to say profit, but that we all can benefit from. That's better, that we all can benefit from. Hey, I'm all for it. But like I say, man, like my man Roscoe P to the left of me would say if he was here, man, all superheroes don't wear capes. With that being said, I love y'all. Without y'all, man, there wouldn't be no bearded conversation. Let me give my good people they superhero theme music. Miss CC, yeah, AJ left us, you know what I'm saying? Miss CC, you know this one for you, baby.
Take me soon, a morning star.
La 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 la.
To the heavens where you are. La 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 la. Sailing on a silver wind.
Hey man, hey, appreciate y'all for joining me in another great episode of Bearded Conversation, man. Hey, you know it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure when I'm with my beautiful people and my fellow Beardonians. Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising to all my overseas brothers and sisters. And good evening, good evening, good evening, and good night to all my in-state melanated brothers and sisters, man. Hey, first and foremost, I want to give a big shout out and a big ups to all my followers, fans, viewers, and subscribers. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thumb up the video, man, and share the content with those you know and those you don't. Also, big ups to my moderators, man. I got some of the best in the podcasting game, man. Young boy Maya Bucks, Master Teacher Fox Die, TLS, Preston McKenzie, aka Brother P Mac, and my big bro bringing up the river show, Professor Remo Williams, and also y'all, the queens of Bearded Conversation. The first lady, Miss Gigi Gaming Palace. Second, Miss Starworth Marcus LLC, and last but not least, my lady, Miss CC Craven Carefully. Hey man, y'all, man, it was another great show, man. Like I say, also, don't forget, 8/21/24, Bearded Conversation will be doing its first youth event. If y'all in Chicago, man, come check us out. You know, just DM me, I'll give you the location. Also, go check out the website, www.odb-beergangappeal.com. Check out the apparel, you know what I'm saying? Before you go there, you can also check out the Instagram page, offtheblock_beergang.apparel, to check out all the merchandise, man. Shop with your boy, support the channel and all channel events, man. Hey, hit that CASHAPP, $BeardedBuckZ with a Z. That's $BeardedBuckZ with a Z. One more time for those in the back that didn't hear me, $BeardedBuckZ with a Z. And don't forget, we still looking for music artists and vendors and everybody to help that youth event be a positive and productive day. So if you want to participate, just hit me up and let me know. Also, man, don't forget to check out Lynn's Chicago Pizza. Don't forget to check out Cafe where grown folks play. Don't forget to check out Dan Soul Food and Bakery. And don't forget to check out the House of Health and Wellness. And when y'all get there, let them know Bearded Conversation sent you. And y'all know what it is, man. Those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, fuck with us anyway. Hey, check your boys out every Monday through Thursday, 9 to 11, 9 p.m. Central, man. Same black time, same black channel. Good night, and I love y'all. La, 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 la. AJ say good night, too, man. He had to get up out of here, y'all. Hey, North Carolina was born, Preston. We came in second place. We lost the championship game 6-0. We lost the championship game 6-0. But these the rings he won. These the rings they won when we was down there, man. These kind of dope, y'all. I went to South Carolina for a week, and well, not for a week because I couldn't get there. So you know I was on here with y'all, but this is the second place ring that my boy won when we went down there. And be looking forward on the lookout, man, because I'm trying to coach the second grade next year. So, You know, I'll probably have some film for y'all watching me coach and hollering out there acting a fool. Hey, peace. I'm a huge N-word lover, man. Peace to everybody in the chat and all my moderators in the chat and family, man. Hey, thank you for joining the Beard of Conversation family. I'm out. See y'all tomorrow for Wild Ass Wednesday, man. Hopefully, I'm on location with Mega Teeth. If not, I'll be in the building.